I'm David.
I'm Caleb.
And this is WolfpackATTACK. Rare.
We're doing something else, and it's about dang time.
Yep. Today we're reviewing
But I didn't watch this show either, so see y'all.
Yeah, boy! Okay, so today, as it just said, I'm reviewing Voltron, Defender of the Universe, or as Netflix calls it, Voltron 84! Because, you know, Defender of the Universe and Legendary Defender, you can't have them both in the same thing. You gotta nickname it Voltron 84 so the kids know what it is. So, in this series, we follow 5 space explorers as they have been shot up into Earth to find the legendary robot, Voltron. So we have Keith, who's the leader of the Voltron Force. He's my boy. Fun fact, my middle name is Keith, so yeah, boy! Daniel Keith! Okay, so, then we also have Lance, who I don't think has any personality at all. So then, we have Pidge, who is my personal favorite of the Voltron Force, because he talks like this. I'm Pidge from the Voltron Force. I love that voice. It inspired my original voice for any of you who watched the Ace Virtueson dubs. Yeah. Then you got Hunk, who's a big old boy who likes him some food. 'Cause you know what I say, can't keep a hungry man down.
Got that right.
Boy. And then you got the Sveen, who is second in command to the Voltron Force. Sveen is pretty good. Don't know the time we get to see him. Okay, anyway. So, yes, so as they are going to go find Voltron, they get captured by the Drool Empire. That is the Empire led by King Zarkon, who's a weird fish-looking dude. I don't really know how to explain it. He has like weird fishy things for ears. And he's pretty cool. Then you have his, I guess, second in command with the witch Hagar, who also has a cat. Just putting that out there. And then you have, well, I'll get to him in a second. Okay, so, anyway, so, once they escape, they crash land on a planet called Eris, where they run to the Castle of Lions, in which they meet Princess Allura, who's the princess of Eris, of course. And then you have Koran, voiced by Peter Cullen, which I looked up. This show aired 7 days before Generation 1 Transformers Episode 1. So there you go. They both aired at the same time. Both got Peter Cullen, both pretty cool shows. And then later on, her, like, nanny comes in and she don't really contribute much. I don't know why she's here. So yeah, and then later on, we actually meet Prince Lotor, who it's really weird. He's the son of King Zarkon, and like King Zarkon's like this grotesque thing, and he's just like this kind of purple. He's just normal looking. He just has purple skin. He's like, "Father, I saw the princess today. I want her to be my bride." And that's pretty much this whole show. He just wants her, and they gotta keep him away from her. He's pretty much like, if you do not be my bride, I will destroy this whole planet! So, yeah, that's all of our characters, and pretty much we just watch them fight. Now, here's the weird thing about this show. It's kind of like Power Rangers. It's all not stolen, it was bought footage from 2 different Japanese shows. You got Go Line, you got Dairuger. Go Line is pretty much the main footage of this season. But anytime you see like Earth or the Galaxy Garrison, that's Dairuger. They just mixed it in to make a better story and to censor things. Because this show is very different. I've never watched Go Lion. I've only watched Voltron, but I've read about the changes and I know what they did. That's pretty much just changing the name, making sure you didn't know it was a Japanese show, even though now it's obvious. And just changes like that. But then they also had to censor out death and blood. Most of the time, there's still blood that's in this show, which is crazy that actually got passed. And you got, okay, spoilers right here for Voltron and not Dairuger, who cares about that, for Go Line. So if you want to watch either, don't watch past this point. So So in that one, Sven dies, but actually in Voltron, he just gets hurt and he comes back later. In Gold Line, that was his twin brother, which I could obviously tell that wasn't him. I just didn't know. I just thought, hey, he looks weird. And then later I looked up, I was like, oh, okay, it was his twin brother. It makes a whole lot more sense. So when Sven gets hurt, Allura actually becomes a pilot and starts piloting the Blue Line. Well, on that subject, Keith, he wears red clothes, but he pilots the Black Lion. Lance wears blue clothes, but he pilots the Red Lion. Pidge, he got the memo. He wore green clothes. He did it, guys. He's a Power Ranger. Hunk wears orange clothes, but he pilots the Yellow Lion. And Sven wore black clothes, but he piloted the Blue Lion. Laura wears pink clothes, and she piloted the Blue Lion after a while. So yeah, very unorganized. So yes, this is an old 80s cartoon, so if you're not into those, I don't recommend watching it. But if you're totally fine with cheesy 80s cartoons, I say watch it, because it's fun. So, then, okay, so you have Lion Force, you have Vehicle Force. Vehicle Force is where Die Ruger mostly comes in. Don't watch Vehicle Force unless you're a completionist like me. I did watch Vehicle Force. It's very boring. I fell asleep. Garbage season. IGN review 0 out of 10. So then after that, they were gonna make a show based off a show called Alpagaska? I don't know how to say that. It was gonna be the Gladiator Voltron. They canceled it because everyone hated Vehicle Force. So then after that, they actually went to the animation company and they were like, make us more lion Voltron because that makes us money. They did. And the weird thing about this, of course, they were able to bring the characters that died back because also Hagar died and the nanny character, which is weird. They both died and they brought them back for season 3, part 2, whatever you want to call it, the next Lion Force season. And in that season, Keith and Allura actually get into a relationship, which wasn't hinted. It kind of was, but wasn't at the same time, because they all just kind of flirted with her. But in this one, it's just straight up Keith and Allura are a couple, and that's kind of weird. And then after that, they made a thing called Voltron: The Fleet of Doom, which was a movie where they combined Lion Force with Vehicle Force. And it's actually pretty good. I do recommend that because it's more about the Lion Force and kind of goes into like backstory and stuff. And it's a pretty cool movie. It's free on YouTube. Don't tell them I told you. Wink, wink, free stuff is the best. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about Voltron: Defender of the Universe. So yes, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Caleb.
And this is WolfpackATTACK. Rare. Let's go, Voltron Force!
Goodbye.